Hi guys, it's Maya and welcome back to Makeup My World. Today I'm going to go ahead and continue my everyday routine. I showed you my makeup in the last edition and today I'm going to show you how I get my wavy hair really quick and fast on those days that I have to go to work. So to start off the process of getting that wavy look, I put my hair up in a high ponytail. The reason being is that if not, I spend way too much time grabbing teeny tiny sections of hair and really curling them and getting really defined, and I'm not going out to a special occasion or something like that. It's work. I just need to look presentable and pulled together, and this is a really quick way to get those curls without getting caught up in, oh, did I get this section, did I get this section? Put your hair up in a high ponytail. I used a little elastic at the top. What you're going to do is you're going to split the ponytail into two. Okay, I take a little claw clip and just clip this bad boy out of the way, and then I take this one and I section it either into 2 or 3 sections, and today I'm going to do 3, and I'm just going to go ahead and section 1, leave it up front. This one in the back I'm going to go ahead and section as well. Put one in the back and one over to this side so it doesn't get caught up with this one. And so I'm going to start off with this section here. And it's about a good inch worth of hair. It's more like an inch and a half worth of hair. And I'm going to be using my clipless curling iron. This is the ISO Professional Trio. It comes with the different attachments, so you can go from the 1/2 inch to the 1 inch to the 1.5 inch barrel. It's up to you. I'm using the inch barrel for my everyday curls. This is the one I usually use. These things are super hot. I have been burned by them so many times. If you're not used to using a clipless curling iron, please make sure to put your glove on. I've done this a bunch of times. I'm used to getting burned by it if I'm going too quick and not paying attention, but for this tutorial, it's the quickest and fastest thing, and the curls with this thing last forever. So I've got mine heated up to 430 degrees. I've got very thick, coarse hair, so it takes a lot of heat to have the curls stay and become defined in my hair. For your hair, use whatever heating temperature that you used to, 300, 350. Don't go really high and crazy. You can singe off your hair if you're not careful. I did go ahead and put a heat protectant spray. I used my Tresemme heat protectant spray. It's not anything fancy. Use whatever heat protectant spray you have that you're comfortable with. So I'm going to go ahead and take that first section of hair. I'm going to go ahead and brush it out real quick. I'm going to take my curling wand and I'm going to wrap it around. And just make sure you hold the little tip. And you can go ahead and curl it towards your ponytail if you want, if you're careful. And just hold it there for a few seconds. So I'm going to do about 10-15 seconds. And then I'm going to go ahead and release it and hold that curl just for a little bit. It is super hot, so when you're going to hold on to the curl, just make sure that you kind of bounce it in your hand so you don't absorb all of that heat onto your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I'm going to hold it a little bit and just go ahead and bounce it until I don't feel the heat as much anymore. And just helps to set it, keeps the curl intact. If you let it hang, it kind of just pulls the curl right out. Just hold it for a little bit and then let it fall. Take that second section of hair that went into the back. Do the same. You can do it in the same direction if you want, or you can do it in the opposite direction. Okay, and in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just twirl it and hold it again. I'm going to go ahead and release it into my hand. Again, I'm just kind of holding it, making sure it doesn't lose its shape. Go ahead and transfer it over. Just kind of bounce it a little. Just make sure that it stays together. Okay, release it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up that section I threw over on the other side. Make sure you have every bit of it. If you don't worry about it, you'll pick it up with the next section. Bring that hair forward. Again, wrap it around the clipless curling iron. And it's really important that you start in the middle of your hair shaft when you're wrapping it around. The curls will last longer. If you use a traditional clip curling iron, you always clip the bottom of your hair and then roll up, and then the curl really is concentrated on the bottom of your hair shaft rather than the middle, which helps to keep the curl last longer. So in this case, using the clipless curling iron like this, it just allows even heat distribution across the entire curl, rather than you rolling your hair on itself and having the heat really concentrated on just the ends, which causes more damage. So just be very careful and be very aware of where you're starting to wrap your hair. Again, it's always in the middle of the shaft for me. Go ahead and let it go, catch it. Again, watch out, it is hot, so just kind of let it set in your hand a little bit, wiggle it around, kind of bounce it up and down. Just let that curl set in your hand for a little bit, and then transfer it over and just let it gently fall over to the side. Okay, so now that was really quick. You did 3 large curls. Do the same on this side. Let that heat dissipate. And then let it down. Okay, so now you have your 6 sections of curls. You want to go ahead and hit it with some hairspray now, because they're going to get a little tousled when you take the rubber band out. So go ahead and hit it with a little bit of hairspray. And I'm using my Elnet Satin L'Oreal hairspray. It's the unscented one because I can't stand the smell of the scented one. But just make sure, just hit as much of the curl. You can go ahead and crunch it with your hand a bit. And if you want that really beachy wave, you can actually just tug on your hair and pull it down a bit. And then it'll give you more of a wave than a curl. It'll give you a less defined wave if you want. I want to just leave mine alone. It's going to fall naturally throughout the day anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it do its thing. So once the hairspray has dried, I'm going to go ahead and take my hair out of the rubber band. And if you want, you can use those old-fashioned rubber bands that have the little balls on it, so you don't have to actually pull it through your hair like I'm doing right now. But it was really quick. It doesn't actually affect the curls. But then just bring your hair and fix it the way that you like it. And in just a few minutes, you have nicely formed loose waves right at the bottom. All of those curls are right here. It looks really nicely put together. It looks like you spent a ton of time on your hair, and all you did was put it up in a ponytail, curl 6 sections, hairspray it, and let it back down. Once you do let it back down, you do want to hit it with a bit more of the hairspray, just because it did get affected by taking out the rubber band. Go ahead and help it to dry. I like the Elnet hairspray because it does allow you to run your fingers through your hair. It doesn't feel crunchy. It doesn't feel like I have a ton of product in my hair. So if I want that really natural curl, then I go ahead and spray it with my Elnet. If I am afraid that these curls are going to fall, if it's raining outside or really humid, then I'll go for my Big and Sexy Spray and Play Harder, which literally is like liquid cement, and when I spray it on, it does get crunchy, but it does hold the curl. So if I don't care if my hair is crunchy and I really want it to stay, then I use my Big and Sexy hairspray. So for this, for everyday purpose, I go ahead and use my Elnet, and I just finger comb through the curls. That's all I really do. I don't take a hairbrush to it after that. I don't really do anything else but just let it fall and do its thing. So that is my everyday how I curl my hair tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, just stopping by, I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe. I'd also appreciate if you guys would leave me some comments about what kind of hair tutorials you'd be interested in seeing. I can throw some updos out there, some braids out there. It really depends on what you guys need to learn, and If you guys have seen anything out there that you guys might like me to recreate, send me a picture on Facebook, Instagram. Doesn't matter, as long as it's something that you guys want to see. Get it to me somehow. Direct message me on any one of those platforms, and I'll do my best to go ahead and recreate it for you guys. And so as always, please be kind to one another. Please take a moment and do something special for yourself. Just treat yourself, and remember that there's nothing wrong with who you are, what you look like. Just remember to appreciate your perfectly imperfect you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Click on the video above to get another glimpse into my world. Don't forget to visit my website, makeupmyworld.com, for more details on me and the products used today. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My details are below. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.